Well, little bit of a interesting early game slate, right? Yo, Joel Rome behind the microphone here. Tampa Motor Mouth Show, the Sport Shuffle, rocking and rolling. Week 15, early slate in the books now. Definitely entrenched in the late game slate. Sunday Night Football still coming, of course. The Steelers Dolphins slobber knocker on Monday, but some of these games, boy, talking about lopsided. One of these games lopsided. How about the Texans absolutely stumping the Cardinals, doubling them up 42-20? That's right, you heard it. 42-20 was the final, and this was an ugly game even early. CJ Stroud, 260 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns. In the loss, probably stood in good stead for Jacoby Brissett, 249 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns. Yeah, that was a game. That was a game. Another game is yeah. If you were like me, well, I know. Should I start Trevor? Stomp the Jets. 48, 40 freaking 8. Excuse me, 40 freaking 8. 220. T Law. Five. Five flipping passing touchdowns. One rushing touchdown. 330 passing yards in the dub. And yeah, I believe it's Isaiah Davis, New Jersey, 58 rushing yards, one rushing touchdown. In the loss, I saw you had an Adonai Mitchell touchdown in there. So yeah, but that was just sort of a one. One. It's kind of one of those that helped to save the fantasy day. But oof, yeah, Brady Cook. Not exactly what one would call good as we look at the numbers. Yeah, look at the numbers. 176, 1 and 3, 3. INTs. Probably better than Max Prosper. But yeah, so I wish I could go back in time and tell myself keep Trevor. Las Vegas Raiders 31 to zilch, absolute freaking zilch. Jalen Hurts back to his normal self, 175 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, one of them to AJ Brown. So hopefully he's back to being happy AJ. He's back to being happy AJ, as opposed to let me rant on some social media some more AJ. We might see rant AJ anyway, but anyone else think I saw the Raiders had a total of 75 flipping yards. Let me say that again. They had a total of 75 flipping total yards. They're bad. They are not good. And then how about the Commanders coming out of nowhere in the Tank Bowl game? Really didn't matter who won, other than short-term investment opportunities or fantasy football. But Commanders absolutely stunned the Giants in the Big Apple, 29-21. How about Bill finally having himself a fantasy relevant game? 96 rushing yards, one rushing touchdown. Jackson Dart, before he got injured, 246 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and yeah, famous Jameis might be back next week. So unlike me, if you're still alive in fantasy, says both of my two Yahoo teams are probably going to get bloated out. Yeah, because yeah, I hopefully maybe my sleeper team that I auto drafted. That'll probably be the one team that'll win. The one that don't really care much about, not really paying much attention to about. But yeah, famous Jameis back again, more than likely next week, and then oh boy, how about Buffalo and New England? All of a sudden, the Patriots just steamrolled it up 21 to nothing at some point early on. And then the Bills, lesson number one, never count Josh Allen out, no matter how bleak it looks, because the Bills came back and they won. As you had to feel sorry for that Patriots defense. They had to be just absolutely gassed. Just like, it's over. We didn't get the crown. We don't care that the game is just freaking over. Trevion Henderson, 148 yards, two rushing touchdowns in the loss. Josh Allen in the win, 193 passing yards, three flipping passing touchdowns. Legend of Josh Allen. And again, Drake May, not a bad day by any stretch of the imagination, as the 155 yards. And yeah, one interception. And while you're going, well, we're touching that because he did it himself. He did it himself. Two rushing touchdowns on the ground. That's what started off everything, putting the Patriots up 14 to nothing. Trevion Henderson made it 21 nothing. Then the Bills came back because of James Cook getting a pass. Then, of course, you had the field goal. Then Josh Allen to Delton Knox. Boom shakalaka, 14-24. Then James Cook again, 21-24, narrowing gap. Josh Allen to Dawson Knox again. Oh boy, yeah, Dawson, not Dalton. I'm mixing the guy up. Sorry, Knox. Sorry, dude. Sorry. But yeah, 28-24. Then of course, yeah, James Cook again, right up the middle, 35-31, and the Patriots couldn't do anything pretty much at that point. And yeah, we have to wait another week for the division crown as the Bills come back from 21 to zilch to win the game. Nice job, Josh Allen and the Bills. I had the Patriots pick. Yeah, the day the Bills 16 to 13 in a close in the loss. Patrick Mahomes 189 passing yards, one rushing touchdown, but unkindness and it may be Gardner Minshew leading the Chiefs for the rest of the regular season campaign, that they are now out of the playoffs, and not a way that you want to end your season. Run for the playoffs. Rudolph goes infinitum ad nauseum for the rest of today. And talked about into the week brutal end to the Chiefs dynasty and season as far as playoff contention goes. They eliminated all of the ducks in a row and everything lined up. And yep, that happened. How about the Ravens? Whew. And while I was right about the Chargers, I was totally wrong about the Ravens because I thought they would vanish into obscurity. Not quite. It's the Bengals who are vanishing into obscurity. 24-0 shutout by the Ravens, shutting out Cincinnati at home. Lamar Jackson is back, baby. 150 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and Jamar Chase in the losing effort kept out of the end zone, but still 132 yards on the day that, of course, the Bengals did not have T. Higgins, and it was all Raven. As you had Ali, you're going, okay, we have no idea who that is that probably didn't help a lot of fantasy managers. Zay Flowers, the name we at least know. Tyler Luke, yay! I know I have him in at least one. And then, oh boy, yeah, Vanoy, pick six on Joe Burrow. Just and they even did a lateral. He had a lateral in there as just 24-0 Joe Burrow having a bad day as it was, and then he just had pick six be the final play. I can imagine that. That had to be an interesting presser with Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and the rest of the Bengals. A little bit of a presser. You can't blame the defense in this game. It was the offense. Defense had some play. And then, of course, final game of the day for the early slate. 31-3. All of the Shador Sanders talk. Yeah, this just in, he wasn't good today. As Isaiah Bond for Cleveland, only kind of offense that there was, 89 yards through the air. Caleb Williams in the dub, 242 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns. Sanders, yeah, his numbers as we look over to the screen, as we take you along with us, Junior Sanders, how about 177 yards? You ready? And I know you're going, why are you tilted? Yeah, that's because the camera's tilted. 177 yards, three, three. Hopefully I put you all down okay, nicely, gently. 3 interceptions. Yeah, horrible weather. Bears defense. Yeah, they served Shooter Sanders a definite huge slice of humble pie. But there you go. And of course, games going on right now. Pretty much all in the second quarter. You got the Grassi Perna Bowl. Denver leads that 7-6. Tight game in the second quarter. Then you almost said second period because my yeah, my brain's like switched to hockey there for a second. Detroit actually up over the Rams 10-7. Carolina leading New Orleans in the quest to take the lead in the NFC South 7-0. Tennessee, hey, well, actually they're being competitive. San Francisco leads that game 14-10. And final one, not a lot of scoring in the Grandpa Rivers Bowl in Seattle and Indy all knotted up at 3 apiece. All games pretty much in the second quarter. So just wanted to do a quick check-in as here we go, week 15. Hopefully your week, because I'm going, okay, which tab? Gotta get back to the right tab. Hopefully, yeah, your fantasy week is going better than mine. Hopefully, yeah. I just, but the good news about being knocked out week 15 with both Yahoo teams that are in the championship bracket is what if I'm worry about it anymore? It's like, okay, just pay attention to football one after one. Well, let me go ahead and check my Yahoo. Oh, never mind. But yeah, we'll see. Sleeper, hopefully, will be still alive. Because usually it's the teams you don't check on, like, oh, how am I winning? Yeah. Anywho, that's it. Just a quick type update here. Definite stories of the day. Chiefs dynasty is done, over with. They cannot get into the playoffs, and you had that very brutal injury to Patrick Mahomes. His season may be done, maybe Minshew mania for the rest of the way for Kansas City. The Buffalo Bills, of course, come back from 21-0 deficit to win and stop the Patriots from claiming the divisional crown this week. And Bears give Shedeur Sanders a big, huge slice of a humble pie, shut them down. And who boy, Trevor Lawrence absolutely just stuns the New York, I should say, Jets 48 points. Let me say that again. 48 points. Want to tell myself, go back into the space time continuum. Start Trevor Lawrence. Don't start Drake May. Start Trevor Lawrence. So, well, I'm not seeing reality or anything change, so it didn't work. Oh well. But that's it for me. Early slate done. Definitely interesting, to say the least. Late slates have to see how that washes out. And of course, Sunday night football and the Dolphins see if they can do anything in that absolute brutal cold in Heinz Field. And I know, no, it's got to sure. No, it's freaking Heinz. It's duck season. It's rabbit season. Duck season. It's Acrisure. It's Heinz. It's Acrisure. It's Heinz. It's Heinz. Yeah, I know. It's the Ice Palace benchmark or whatever the heck it is now. You lose track. So many changes and sponsorships and money flowing all around, and you're just like, you lose track. But anywho, that's it for me, and we'll be back probably manana, unless something really, really big or really, really amazing that is just like, wow, holy crap, okay, yeah, boom. But okay, hope your fantasy day sucks less than mine does. Yay, yay, Stephon Diggs and Lad McConkey. Woohoo! Yeah, at least Michael Wilson did something, so there's that. Okay, like Bugs Bunny. I'm shutting up, and I'm Joel Verlin.